Hi, this is Claudia Crush live at the Prudential Lounge. Today I am here to give you such an important message, and the message is that you can save, you can plan your future, you can have financial goals. And Migdalia from Prudential, she's going to introduce herself and talk all about it. Migdalia, thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you.
So share a little bit about yourself and how you use all the tools and all the knowledge that you possess to help people to have a better future.
Okay, great question. Well, my name is Migdalia Morales. I am a financial advisor with Prudential. I'm based out of New York, but I do take questions from across the country, so they'll be able to find me in a moment. But one of the things that I try to do is help everyone in order to achieve whatever goal they have in mind for themselves. So whether it's trying to save for a home or trying to pay for college tuition for a child, or even, just protecting their family in case something were to happen, there is always a way in order to find something that actually accommodates their future financial goals. So I work with each individual. It's very personalized, it's very customized, and we always try to find the right solution for each individual.
So great. So share now your three best tips. What would you say are the three best tips to help people really plan for the future?
Okay, great question, and I always get asked that. So here are the three most important ones. The first thing is to really work within a budget. You really need to know where you're spending your money, so that if you feel you're spending too much money in one particular area, you can actually pull back on that segment and then use the money in order to save for your future, putting it aside. The second most important thing that I would say to do is to make sure you write everything down. Because similar to a diet plan, unless you know what you're doing, you really don't know what you're doing wrong. So it's very important to write things down. And here's probably the most crucial one out of the three tips. It really is to open up a savings account. And let me explain to you why. I work with quite a few clients who feel that if they just put it like in an envelope or in a jar on top of the refrigerator or in an envelope in the freezer, that is a good way. Here's the problem with that. Whenever an emergency happens or you're trying to get something that you really shouldn't get, the first place you're going to go is where you're putting that money. But if you put it in a place that is away from your fingertips, that doesn't have a debit card, so you can't use it, and you just literally watch it accumulate over time, having a separate savings account is probably one of the most important things you can do for your future.
And what you said is so true. Like, I'm guilty. I've had this money put aside, but it wasn't in a savings account. And guess what I did? I just used for shoes.
Absolutely.
You know, I love shoes, right?
Yes, I do.
So now to finalize our interview, I would love to hear from you. It's something that I just learned. What are the tools that Prudential has to improve people's lives, enhance their lives, to planning for the future and setting some financial goals?
Right. So one of the first things I want to start out with is to let you know that speaking with a financial advisor is completely free. It's complimentary. You don't have to have a certain amount of wealth, a certain amount of money. You don't have to feel like I don't have enough to even invest to talk to someone. The truth of the matter is that our advice is free. We actually try to help you along in anything that you want to do. So the type of tools that we use are obviously budgeting and work, a budget worksheet. We try to talk about if they have kids, if college is what they're looking to do. We have tools for that. You want to know if you can afford a house, how much house you can afford. We have a tool for that. If you already have kids and you just want to make sure you're protected in case something were to happen to you, we have life insurance. That is something that can play a role there. And of course, we have all of the availability of investment accounts for those that are looking to save for retirement. And the best thing about one of those accounts is that the younger you are to get started, the better it is, because time is your friend. So if you can put $100 aside every month today and keep it going for, let's say, 30 years because you're only 30 years old, just think about what that accumulation can do just on your savings, just by putting money away. And in addition to that, there's always the growth that's attached to it. And one of the best things that we do here at Prudential is that we always make sure that every vehicle that we do as far as investments is always the most tax efficient. So we really do look at the individual holistically, not just one particular area of their lives. We want to make sure that it is a plan that they can afford, that they can stick with, without jeopardizing the way they're used to living today.
And that's one of the things I love the most about Prudential is that you customize.
Yes.
You look at the big picture to then get to the small steps, small goals, so they can reach a
bigger
larger
ones.
goal.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
love that.
Absolutely.
Dalia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think you gave such a wealth of knowledge and information. I really appreciate you being here with us today. And I thank everybody for watching us. This is Claudia from Trendy Latina live at the Prudential Lounge. If you would like to hear more, please stop by. We have a lot of financial advisors. We have a lot of people here just waiting for you to stop by and to help you with your goals. And come talk to us. This is Claudia from Trendy Latina live at the Prudential Lounge at the Hispanicize. I'll be back later. I'll be live later. Besos.